I want to give all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the bishops at Great Millstones that teach us this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, 1/3. Shalom to the Akim, the Aqua. Shalom to those that support this truth. And shalom to all the fellow believers. Shalom. All right, I want to start in. Well, first, let's go into this picture right here. As you can see, it's clearly what it says. Clearly, because we are basically coming towards that time. Because this is basically what it's going to be. It's going to be a war. A lot of people think that this war stuff is not going to happen. And they really think that it's not going to take place. But they have far mistaken. Now, if you know, everybody, the United States is what the whole world is really after. Slovakia. Everybody wants to be like the United States. Everybody wants the power and the wealth of the United States. But we are at that 250-year mark. You know, Trump already had his parade a few months ago because he wanted to do like what other countries do. Show their power, show their arsenal, show that people that would listen to their commander-in-chief. You know, Trump wants to show his power, but he wants to show it to the whole world. Excuse me. So the thing is that what's going to happen is basically what you see right here in this picture. People are really getting tired of America and the things that they do, the things that they stand for, the broken promises. It's not what I said. I hear that ringing in my ear. So it's not from me. It's from the Father and the Son. That's Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And they're going to tell the story correctly. A lot of people say, well, that's not in the scriptures. Well, if that's what you want to believe, you can believe that. But it's in there. It's well broken down. Broken down about Christmas. Broken down how this place is going to fall. How this harlot sits on many waters. It's broken down. And you Christians that's out there that you want to use your last resort to just battle Israelites, that's a waste of time. You could battle those other camps that's what they want to do those debates. We're not doing that here at GMS. Only thing we're focused on is spreading this word to the hopeful elect. For those that's going to understand and get this truth. I'm only going to bring out a few scriptures. Try to make these lessons more shorter. Because the time is more shorter. And some people might not have a long attention span. And people are busy. Because, you know, America's putting a squeeze on everybody. And people also might want to listen to other people's videos. So I'm going to keep this short. This is Obadiah, verse 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. All right? There's no understanding in Edom in the United States. It's none whatsoever. This piggybacks off what I brought out yesterday. But if it might sound like a broken record, oh well. You're gonna hear this from me and from any other brother that's in these camps. That's in this camp. We're gonna turn to Jeremiah 41. No, Salakia. That's Jeremiah 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled. Well, we'll stop it right there. See, United States has hidden themselves everywhere. And if you're a person that knows history, United States have hidden themselves in mountains, underground, in the ocean. They have hidden themselves all over this planet to do their wicked deeds. When you think about those bombs that they dropped on Iran, a lot of people didn't notice in the video because I seen the comments. But I seen it. When they struck those missiles, they used the lasers first. And I seen the laser come down. It struck down the position where it was at. And then you seen the bomb go down. The laser was to burn all the rock and dirt and soil. To burn all of that. And then the bomb can now go straight down like a tube. And that's how they was able to blow up over there. That's what Edom was doing. They got their lasers. So they was using their lasers. And see, the thing is, Edom is proud. They feel their technology is what's going to hold them. But when their technology goes haywire and their people turn against them, that's when they're going to have no covering. Because their covering is leaving. And they're not going to be able to get it back. It's going to be gone. But they feel because they got their technology, they're going to try to take over this world. And they even believe with the fake chariots that they got, because they got chariots too. They're fake ones. They think they're going to use their chariots to do a fake invasion across the whole planet. And that's another thing a lot of people don't know. But they want to also destroy themselves so they can look like they don't exist. And then they can release they fake chariots and then destroy the chariots and then try to come off victorious. which that's not going to work. But that's their propaganda, because see, Edom is a liar and a deceiver, and they will try to do anything they can to deceive the world. They try to copy everything from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, but they're not going to be able to copy everything. They're going to be seen for who they are. This is Thessalonians chapter 2. Well, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. And this is verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Yes, it's going to be a falling away. It's going to be some sisters and some brothers in this truth that's just going to fall away. And some have already fell away and have not returned. So that's going to happen. So once that's happened, those fall away, then the man of sin is going to be revealed. And he's already being revealed. And we already having people fall away. He's being revealed every day for his psyops that he got going on, for his lies, for his deception. He's being revealed for his deal breaks. Just like how he said he'll give the slaves 40 acres and a mule. He's a liar. Say he would help out the Native Americans. That's a lie too. Stuck him on a reservation. Gad is going to get his piece. He's going to get his lick. So you best believe that. He's been waiting for a long time to get his lick. And he going to get it. This man of sin is being revealed. For sure. And this is in verse 4 after verse 3 from 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. So this is verse 4. Who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped. Let me stop right there. He exalts himself so high that he feels he is the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Because look, that's where a lot of Christians get that saying, that Trinity. Because it comes from him. He's the one that made this false doctrine. So he's the one that thinks that he's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That comes from him. His thinking. And that's why people say that. That's why that false doctrine is there. Because he believes that is him. That's what he believes. So when people say, oh, it's a Trinity, you should just know in the back of your head. That's Edom's thinking. Because he thinks he's all that. As it says that, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Yeah. He thinks that he is God. He thinks that he's made in the image of Yahweh Hashem. Yahweh Shai. And he's not. That's why things are so corrupt. But most of these Christians just don't understand that. They don't understand where these teachers are coming from. And they always looking to save Edom as a way. Oh, he could be saved. You can't save him. He's not even of that bloodline. There's no way for him. He was only created to be the wicked. That was it. So with that being said, I'm going to stop it right here. But these wars, these rumors of wars that people are hearing, and these earthquakes, they had another earthquake not too long ago. Not the one in Afghanistan, they had another one. So all this stuff is coming to pass. So I would suggest lock yourself into this word. From Great Millstone, learn all that you can. Reach out if you have any questions. And it's still time before it's no more time. Because once that famine of the word start, you're not going to find the brothers. They're not going to be out there on the highways. They're not going to be on those short byways where in front of little stores and stuff like that, and maybe in parks or stuff like that. You're not going to see them. So you better get this knowledge now, because once they cut that internet, they're going to be cutting these lights off. So with that being said, Shalom.